How I plan monthly and yearly without stress is something I get asked about all the time. And the truth is, planning doesn't have to feel overwhelming or like a never-ending to-do list. In fact, once you get the right systems in place, it can actually reduce stress and boost productivity. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be able to plan your month and year with confidence. And I'll share a few key insights that might just change the way you think about planning forever. Now, the first thing I learned after years of trial and error in planning is that you have to focus on simplicity. The biggest mistake people make is overcomplicating the process. If you're like most people, you probably get overwhelmed by long, detailed spreadsheets and endless to-do lists. The key to stress-free planning is breaking things down into manageable chunks. That's why I don't start with huge goals. Instead, I focus on the big picture first. What do I want to achieve this year? What will really move the needle? From there, I break it down month by month and even week by week. I only pick a handful of things to focus on each month. This way, I don't get overwhelmed by trying to do everything at once. I keep my monthly goals simple and very specific. For instance, I don't just say, I want to grow my business. Instead, I'll set a goal like, launch a new product by the end of the month, or secure 3 new high-paying clients. These kinds of goals are actionable, clear, and measurable, which makes them way easier to stick to. When it comes to yearly planning, I take a very similar approach. I start with the big, lofty goals. What's the one thing I want to accomplish by the end of the year? Maybe it's scaling my business, writing a book, or traveling more. Whatever it is, I make sure it's something that excites me. Then, I reverse engineer that goal. What milestones do I need to hit every quarter to stay on track? This is where most people go wrong. They focus too much on the daily tasks and miss out on seeing the bigger picture. For the second reason I stay stress-free with my planning, I keep everything visual. I swear by visual tools like calendars and task boards. It helps me quickly see where I am and what needs attention. I personally use a digital calendar, but you could easily use a paper one if that's more your style. The key is consistency. I update my calendar every Sunday night, ensuring that every task for the upcoming week is mapped out. I also use a tool called Notion, which has really changed the game for me in terms of organizing goals, tasks, and ideas. It keeps everything in one place, and the visual layout helps me stay on top of things without feeling overwhelmed. Here's the secret. Planning without stress isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. That means you need to integrate flexibility into your plan. Life happens. And if you're too rigid in your monthly and yearly planning, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. I always build in buffer time for unexpected events or shifts in priorities. That way, when something unexpected pops up, it doesn't throw off my entire plan. Having that built-in flexibility is crucial. Finally, the one thing that will really help you stick to your plan without stress is accountability. When I started working for myself, I quickly learned that it was easy to slack off when there was no one around to hold me accountable. That's why I now have a partner or mentor who helps me stay on track. Whether it's a business partner, a coach, or even just a friend, find someone who can check in on your progress and hold you accountable. It keeps you motivated, and it helps you make steady progress. So, if you've been stressed about planning and feeling like it's just too much to handle, remember this. Simplify, visualize, build in flexibility, and get accountability. If you can do that, you'll be able to plan your months and years in a way that feels achievable and stress-free. If you got value from this video and you want more content that's not incentivized by hidden affiliate commissions, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it.